And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. And the defense, with help from the officials, will push this offense back. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs through the tackle. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The inside handoff. At the 45, on its way. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose on the right. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. The give. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
29.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change.
Going for the big play. He's got it down the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Feeling some heat. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're bringing heat. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Run in the red zone. It's Judkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tate. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Number 17.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
To kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. That's reeled in. It's Martinez. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Still on his feet at the 25. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood.
Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
Well, they thought they had the look they wanted for a fake punt there, but the defense was just way too alert. Give them credit for getting the stop, and now they set their offense up in great field position.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And now they've moved into the red zone. In the red area, it's Judkins. Fighting off the defender. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A first down run in the red zone. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They want to run this quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme away.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that, they move out front here in the football.
Ohio State.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Dropping back, it's Ward. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark. 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Man, let it rip, young fella. I mean, closing in on 450 yards, throwing the ball early and often with a lot of success.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Sails one into the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. At midfield, he's got room. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. They want that clock to run. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.